Hi, everybody. This is Eileen with your general reading for all signs today, Friday. And so I'm going to go through the reading, do this, and then afterwards you can ask your questions. Get a sip of my tea here. I was trying to get this started by 4:30, but I'm really running late. Okay, let's see here. Okay. So let's see for this week. Oh, and I'm going to do a Halloween reading too. So Halloween's Monday, as far as I know. Today's Friday, the 28th, 29th, 30th. Yeah, Monday will be Halloween. So I'm going to do a Halloween reading also for a general reading for all signs as well. So that'll be sometime late afternoon, early evening, something like that. And I'll post an announcement also. Now let's see. So you've got the Tower, the Lovers, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Queen of Swords, High Priestess, Magician, Justice, Death, and King of Cups. So this is a general reading. Some of these cards might resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. So starting out with the Tower card, this is showing something that has crumbled in your life, something ending. Maybe it just ended recently or it's in the process of ending. It could be something like a relationship, maybe with friends that didn't turn out to be such good friends, or romantic partner, or a job situation, a living arrangement. But a lot of times in the Tower card, it shows the person kind of tumbling from the tower themselves. In this one, it's like you're off to the side. You're not being, if you were hurt by this initially, you've gotten over it. You've moved on, and you're stronger, all the stronger for it. That's what I get with this card here. So you're off to the side, like, yeah, that did go down pretty bad. Whatever it was, job, relationship, living arrangement, whatever, it didn't work out. But I feel like even when you were involved in this situation, you were aware of the cracks, that there were cracks in the structure, that it wasn't really as solid a structure as it should have been. And but something may have culminated, something may have come to the surface and erupted, that I'm feeling for some of you, if it's a relationship, almost like that person you were in the relationship with started kind of coming apart at the seams in one way or another. Maybe they were losing their temper and just saying a lot of hateful things, or maybe they were all of a sudden, after acting like they cared about you a lot, acting like they didn't care about you after all. They were more concerned with themselves, just selfish, self-centered. Maybe a job situation where you realized those people just don't have it together. I don't need to be there. Or a living arrangement where people are all dysfunctional and you recognize you need to step away and get away from that. Whatever it is, whatever suffering you may have had as a result of this, you're over it. It's like it's over with, fine. I'm all the stronger for it. I can endure a lot more than that. I've been through a lot and I'm moving forward. That's what I'm getting with this card here. So then you've got the Lovers card. Oh, and hello to Sherry, Andrea, Jennifer, and G. Happy Friday evening to you too, G. Thank you for joining us this evening. Okay, let's see. The Lovers card. This is so cute with the kitties, how their tails form a little heart shape. What I get with this Lovers card is coming together with someone. It might be a romance, a permanent relationship for you and someone. I am feeling a partner from a previous lifetime that you come together. You might already be with this person and having a really solid relationship with this person. If you're not with them now, you could, but you're a single, available, you could be crossing paths with this person, and the two of you are just on the same, somehow you find yourselves on the same path. It's like you identify with one another. You each have your own individual differences, but at the same time, you keep finding as you're getting to know this person that you keep blending together more and more. And both of you are totally, even with before you even admit it to one another, you're totally recognizing that you have come across someone that you knew before in a previous lifetime, that you're walking on this path with someone that you truly do resonate with, that you truly do match in your energies. And so this is more and more. It's like both of you are kind of in the beginning almost pretending you're just kind of hanging out together or just getting acquainted, but both of you, I feel like at the same time as you're walking along this path, are realizing this feels like the right person to me. This feels right. This person totally feels right. I just feel like we're supposed to be together, and I believe they know it too, but neither of you's admitting it at first. That's what I'm getting for some of you, whoever this applies to. And now you could also, the two of you, end up having some kind of business dealings together. You might have a business that you start together, or you might be working at the same company or in the same line of work. I just see this coming together on so many levels between you. And this was a very solid relationship in a previous lifetime. And then when you get together in this lifetime, it ends up once again being a really solid relationship. So whoever is free, single, divorced, whatever, where you are in a situation where you don't have somebody still hanging on you or something you're trying to get free of, because these two people have already gotten out of whatever entanglements they were in previously, and they're ready to either be on their own. See, both of these people, they're both equally independent, self-sufficient, just not even feeling like they must have another person. They're just going along their path, and then they meet and they start getting acquainted and realizing that they're mirroring one another, that they really have found someone special that they belong with, and they complement one another. They just together become, they were individually two strong, independent people, but they come together and they make a strong, independent union between them. You've got Ace of Pentacles here. This is a great omen for a new beginning financially. Look at this kitty. It's the kitty's getting a bowl of water or milk or whatever and licking his paw. So you're walking along your path, and maybe you're just discovering something that's really going to bring you a nice income. Maybe you're developing something at this time that is really going to help you financially going forward. And you're feeling your sense of freedom and independence. Even if you don't feel like you have enough money, all the money you want in your bank account, you're still feeling good. Like you're feeling free, you're feeling this sense of it's a new day, it's a new beginning, almost like springtime. You know, in the spring you go out, the air is really fresh, and it's a beautiful, crisp morning or day, and everything just feels good. That's the energy I'm getting from this card. That you're walking along here and you're maybe coming across something or starting to develop something that will really pay off for you in your career or business or some project you're working on, some ideas, some creative ideas you're having for doing things, for improving your life. And you have the freedom to pursue these things. That's what I'm getting. You're not feeling restricted where you can't now. So if you were having times before where you felt more restricted, maybe prior to this tower moment, you felt restricted. And now you're feeling more free and just almost starting from scratch and moving forward. But there's so many opportunities waiting for you. Six of Cups. Now, Six of Cups, this can relate to something. The cups do relate to love and feelings and emotions. Sometimes this has to do with reuniting with someone from your past. Simply Sugar. Hello, are you still open for readings? Yes, Simply Sugar. Definitely. You mean private readings? What are you talking about, Sugar? Private readings? Is that what you mean? Okay, Six of Cups. So sometimes this relates to someone from your past that you might be reunited with. This could also be Let me see what I'm getting with this card here. I'm feeling for some of you, this Six of Cups relates to someone who you may have not even noticed all that much. Like you're aware of them, you get along with them, but haven't really been looking at them in a romantic sense. And what I'm getting is this person is really admiring you, having a lot of affection for you without you necessarily being aware of it. It's kind of like they're just imagining all this themselves with you, having a life with you or spending time with you, getting to know you better, having nice times with you. And you're not really even very much aware of it. So there may be somebody circulating around you who's partly in your life, maybe as an acquaintance, maybe they could be a coworker or neighbor or friend of a friend or anything like that you see maybe here and there in your social circle or business or whatever, and they're having a lot of affection for you. They might be watching you online or something, anything like that. Now, it's not in a creepy way. I don't get anything creepy here. I feel like this is really a nice, genuine, good person, sincere, good quality person. But whatever they see and know of you, they really are very fond of you. They feel like they know you just from whatever observations, whatever short periods of time they've been around you. They feel like you're a very kind, sweet person who's sincere and good-hearted, and they have this affection for you. And so this person wants to give to you. They want to be nice to you. They want to get to know you better and be generous with you. They feel like you don't, how shall I say this? Like you just go along minding your business. Like you don't expect anything from anyone. That's how they see you. And I feel like it's partly because of this, because they don't see you as somebody who's selfish or self-centered or anything like that. They see you as somebody who's fairly modest or humble. And it all the more makes them want to be generous with you. That's what I'm getting. Because they feel like, like if they saw you as some self-centered, selfish kind of person, well, they wouldn't even be that interested then. Even if they thought you were good looking, they wouldn't be as interested because this is a kind-hearted, good person. But they see you as kind of a humble person who's not looking for something for nothing or anybody to be giving them anything. And because of that, they want to give to you. They want to be generous with you. So that could be someone for some of you that comes into your life in a romantic sense. So let's see. I just saw an ant crawl onto the camera here. So if you see a little crawly across the screen, that's the ant that disappeared. Okay, let's see. Earthly Essentials. Hi, Smiriti Mandal. Hello to you too. And then I already said hi to everybody else. Okay, then you've got Queen of Swords. The swords do typically relate to the air signs of Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Queen of Swords is someone who's worked very hard. There's that little ant. Yeah, she's not on the camera right now, not on the lens part for the moment. If I could get him off of there. Darn it, I might push the camera out of the way if I do that. Queen of Swords is someone who works very hard, has kind of a high ideals, sets a high standard for herself and for others, can be very critical of other people. And that kitty looks so nice. It looks like such a nice, gentle kitty by her side. It doesn't look that way at all. And she can be very critical of others. So if this could be you embracing, embodying the emotions and feelings of the Queen of Swords at this time. Maybe you've been working really hard, and if you see others who are taking shortcuts or being kind of lazy, you might not be in a very generous mood towards them. You might be feeling a little aggravated or annoyed by them in one way or another. Or it could be somebody else in your life, perhaps someone in your family, or maybe even someone in the workplace, like a manager or someone you would work for. If it's someone around you, I don't feel like this person is out to get you. I'm really not getting any kind of bad energy from them at the moment. But this is the kind of person who can be very sharp sharp-tongued, as they say. And oh yeah, earthly essentials, first time live. Yeah, this is a general reading. Yes, general. So just take whatever resonates and whatever doesn't, just let it be. And after the reading, I'm taking questions if you want to ask questions also. Okay. And then, so this Queen of Swords, I'm feeling like is feeling kind of protective of herself, kind of guarded. That's what I'm getting. Like she's not out to get anyone at this moment or anything like that. She knows she has a reputation for being kind of tough or sharp-tongued or whatever. But I feel at the moment she's not in that kind of a mood or place. She's just feeling kind of protective of herself because she has had harsh treatment in her life and she's had some tough times of her own. So she developed a lot of self-discipline to do well and pushed herself over a period of time. And this could be a male or female figure too, who has just pushed themselves and had just like a strict regimen within themselves to achieve, to do well, to be strong. And so sometimes can be harsh with other people. But I'm feeling this sense of wanting to be protective of themselves. That's what I'm getting, that they're really a nice person underneath all that demeanor and just being protective. And I am feeling this person has been hurt in the romance department and would like to have true romance and true love in their life, and is feeling kind of vulnerable in that department. Maybe they're very strong in business and practical matters, but don't have someone that's really special to them in the romance department right now and really yearns for true love. That's what I'm getting, whoever this is. Okay. Next card you have is the High Priestess, and you have it alongside the Magician. That's some strong energy going on here. So I like this High Priestess card. Look at the kitty playing with those little, I forgot what they call those in the bag there. She's got her crystal ball and her cards, all the books stacked up in the background, the big candles. Yeah, let me see what I'm getting. Typically, the High Priestess is talking about knowledge that's unseen, maybe something that's kind of secret under the surface. So you in the High Priestess position at this time, you could be turning to your intuition. Oh, thank you, Pam. Thank you very much for your generous donation. Yes, thank you. I truly appreciate your donations, whether they are on the super chat or directly to my PayPal, which I have a link for also. And thank you very much. And so the High Priestess, you could be turning to your intuition at this time, delving into maybe using the tarot cards, maybe using a crystal ball, or just meditating to get information for guidance, inner guidance. I'm feeling for some of you, you're turning to your own intuition to get information about people in your life, wanting to know if someone is sincere with you or not. That's what I'm getting for some of you. You might be using cards or just meditating on this or using a crystal ball or whatever you're doing, trying to get information so that because you've been burned before. That's what I'm getting. You've been burned before by people who come across very sincere and honest with you. And then all of a sudden they just become self-centered, selfish kind of characters who are not really being very honest or sincere with you after all. They're just looking out for themselves. Maybe they were temporarily, and then all of a sudden they flip and they're going another way. And so you don't want to waste time with meaningless relationships or harmful relationships. You don't want to give of yourself when someone's not giving in return to you. And so you could just be really going within at this time and just doing some soul searching, but because you value yourself and you value your time and you don't want to be taken advantage of or used by people, because a lot of people will treat others like they're not very valuable, kind of like we live in a what do they call it? Like a disposable world, all the disposable bottles, disposable whatever, fast food. We live in that kind of a world, in that kind of environment. There's the ant. Now he's crawling over here by the cards. Go on, go, 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 ant. You need to go live out in nature. Try to get you out later. Okay. And you are in a place at this time where you have developed yourself and your own character, where you know that you are valuable, your time is valuable, you want to have valuable relationships, you want to be involved in activities that are valuable to you. And so you don't want to waste time on cheap thrills, or people that are not serious, or people that are just going to say one thing and do another. And so you could be going within, spending more time alone, even focusing on what matters to you, what's valuable to you. And maybe if you do have some acquaintance around you that you haven't gotten to know very well, you might, or maybe a potential romantic partner, whatever it is, you might not be too quick to jump into something with someone, whether it's friendship, romance, business, whatever, because you want to really weigh your options. You want to really think about this. You want to go within and use whatever methods you have, your intuition, whatever you have available to you, to decide if that really is a person or a situation worth your time and energy. And then here, the magician right alongside of this, because the magician is saying that you have all the resources within yourself. Oh, thank you, Andrea. And then Sandra says, I blocked him. How does he feel about it? Michelle, thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, the magician. Magician is saying that you have all the tools and resources within yourself that you need to bring about the life you want for yourself, that you dream of, that you're planning on. You have what it takes. The only thing that you really have to do is focus on it with all of your intention, and with your attention and intention, like fully intending to create the reality you want for yourself. And by here, deciding you're not bothering with anyone who's not worth your time, or anything for that matter, even useless activities, then you've got the time to focus on what really matters to you and your life. So you can focus on your dreams, your goals, where you want to be, what you want to have in your life, what's meaningful and happy and good for you. And when you are free to really focus on these things, that's when you're really going to start making solid progress. And you need to totally believe in it and identify with it, because there have been people who've tried to make you feel that you're not capable of having your dreams come true, that you're not good enough, you're not strong enough, you're not this, you're not that, whatever it is. And I feel like these are people with big egos who they want to be above you in some way. So they want to minimize you. That's what I'm getting for a number of you. And you have to undo that, because those kind of people can leave a mark, especially if they've spent much time around you, to be chipping away at you over a period of time. So you have to release all that kind of stuff and just push that away and get back to who you are and what a valuable, strong, independent person, intelligent person you are, who is fully able to accomplish your dreams. I love these two cards alongside of each other. Really good. Justice card. Yeah, you got some good major arcana cards here. And the Tower, that's good in this reading, because it's getting rid of a lot of what you don't need. Oh, the Lovers, that's a major arcana. What do you have? 5, 6? You got 6 major arcanas out of 10 cards here. 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Justice. See the kitties on the scales? The scales of justice. The universe is making things fair to you. The universe is going to balance out things for you and your life, because you have had your share of not being treated fairly. by other people, by circumstances that happened. You've had some very unfair treatment from others who tried to put you down, who tried to keep you down in a corner or out of the way or underneath so they could rise above you in some way or another. And the universe is fully aware of this, and things are being made right for you. And you have to totally believe in it, because again, I'm feeling like for some of you, that those individuals over the years who've tried to convince you that you don't deserve every good thing in the world, that you're not good enough, you're whatever it is, they're above you, you're nobody, whatever their messages were, whether verbally or just the way they behaved. Justice wants to make that right. Justice is saying, no, you stand your ground, you be who you are. You are a strong, independent, self-sufficient person who's fully able to achieve your dreams, your goals. And never mind those people, they will get what they have coming to them. You know, the law of attraction, they will attract what they've been putting out, and you're attracting all the good you've been putting out. Now, in some cases, this can refer to some legal arrangement of some sort. So for some of you, if you're involved in a legal case or something, this is saying you will be treated fairly. And to me, that's all you can ask for, just fair treatment, whatever it is, wherever you are. You want to be treated fairly. The Death card, this is the end of this unfair treatment. This is the end for some of you, for certain relationships where you were not treated well, job situation where you were mistreated, some living arrangement, maybe even relatives who were being hateful to you that you were living close to. Whatever it is, this Death card is saying, let it go. Whatever it is, find a way to extricate yourself, because this will only, it'll just get worse. It won't get better. You know, you need your fresh start. That's what you need. You need your fresh start. So if this Tower wasn't enough, the Death card's coming along and saying, end it, end it, end it, whatever it is, for whoever this applies to. If it's a relationship that's just been not going well, whether it's friendship, romance, whatever, if it's a job, if it's a living arrangement, if it's a way of thinking, maybe a lot of negative thinking, whatever it is that's preventing you from being happy, from working on your goals, feeling like you're being proactive, feeling more enthusiastic about getting out of bed in the morning and going about your day, your plans, whatever is preventing you from doing that, whether it's a person, a job, it doesn't matter, your own way of thinking, it's time to cut the cord on that and start moving forward, because you know, life is too short. You don't want to get to old age and be on your deathbed going, oh, I wish I had tried that. I was afraid to, or I'll let so-and-so talk me out of it, or those people made me think I couldn't do that, so I didn't even try very hard. You know, you don't want to be having regrets when it's time to leave this earth plane. When it's time to leave the earth plane, you want to know within yourself, I never gave up, you know. And so that's what this Death card is really emphasizing to some of you. Like if this Tower wasn't enough, the Death card is saying it's time to make that transition. Otherwise, I don't know, it's almost like you might be missing a big opportunity. That's what I'm feeling like for anyone who keeps holding on to a bad situation. It's almost like the universe is trying to tell you there's so much more for you out there. Just let go and make your new beginnings. Even if sometimes it takes time, whether you're switching jobs or getting out of a relationship, it might take months planning and making your plans and making those changes. But the universe is saying, start extricating yourself, however which way you need to do that. King of Cups to end with here. Cups do relate to the water signs of Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This could relate to a person around you. This could also be you embracing and embodying the emotions and feelings of the King of Cups. King of Cups does well for himself. It could be a female King of Cups too. has worked hard, but doesn't want to be a workaholic. This King of Cups likes to kick back and have a glass of champagne or wine or whatever and enjoy what he has too, he or she. And so look at the kitty catching the fish in the water, all these fish swimming around the little island. He's sitting on there in his big throne, and the kitty's fishing, and you can see fish. Oh, I see a mermaid in the background, dolphins in the background. Kitty's going fishing here. So, King's got his goblet with whatever beverage he enjoys and his what do you call that, spyglass or something that he's looking out of. So this is showing, this could either be you embracing, embodying the emotions, feelings, beliefs, attitudes of the King of Cups, being prosperous and enjoying your life, enjoying all the good you have. Or it could be, for some of you, a potential romantic partner who will be coming into your life. I'm not getting so much business with this King of Cups. I'm getting, let's enjoy life. That's what I'm getting from this King of Cups. So if this isn't you, this could be some new person that comes along that could just be, just what you are looking for, just the icing on the cake for you and your life. After all you've gone through, your decisions, getting strong, moving forward, this could be just a pleasurable person to be around, to just hang out with and enjoy life, take a swim, have a glass of wine, whatever it is, enjoy your life. Just be free, kick back, enjoy what you've worked for, enjoy your life along the way rather than being a workaholic. So I like that. And then let's see. So let me go ahead and shuffle. Now that's the Everyday Witch Tarot. Oh, hi, Biker Babe. Hi there. I would love a career reading. Will I find a job at the end of the year? Jennifer and La Dolce Vita. Terry Jordan. He hurt my children. Trying to let it go. Oh, yeah. Please read on my business. Okay, Michelle. I'd like to have a general reading. Michelle. Yeah, I'm glad you're here too, Michelle. I'm glad you caught it. And then Andrea's got some things here. Okay, let me get through these, and then I will. First, I'm going to answer whoever has made a donation, and then let me see what I can get for anyone else that's asked a question. Okay, let me first shuffle these oracle cards, the Everyday Witch oracle cards, and see what your messages are here. And this is a general reading today. This is not a reading for any particular sign. So this reading I've been doing for Friday night, Friday evening, it's a general reading. Okay, and like I said, I'm going to do one on Halloween too, which is Monday evening. So if anybody's free Monday evening, I'll post an announcement. I'm not sure what time it'll be. It'll be sometime, I don't even know, sometime between 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know. It just depends on how my day is going otherwise. Let's see. Okay, what are your messages for everybody today here? This is the Everyday Witch oracle cards now that I'm shuffling. Okay, let me go ahead and fan these out. Accept love. I like this because I have a couple of things about love here. The Lover's card, the Six of Cups, and the King of Cups. So that seems to be a theme in this reading. Part of the theme, besides you getting stronger and making your dreams come true. Accept love. Look at all the hearts coming out of the big cauldron. Oh, Kitty's got a whole box of chocolates there. That kitty. This is neat. Yeah, accept love into your life. And love comes in all shapes and sizes and forms. I love being in nature. I get plenty of love just from being out in nature, from the trees and the plants and the creatures, If we got birds and squirrels out and about, or whoever, little bunnies hopping around. I get so much love just from being in nature. There's so much love in different places and different capacities that you can accept and absorb into your life. Okay, rebirth and reinvention. I like this card. This came up for one of the readings the other evening. Rebirth and reinvention. You got the dolphins jumping out, leaping out of the water. These, to me, look like a bunch of little baby sea turtles heading out to sea. There's the kitty. That's part of this theme of this reading today. Rebirth and reinvention, leaving all the dirty stuff from the past behind, whatever it was, relationship, job situation, whatever just ended up not working out so well, or you got what you needed from it, maybe more than you needed in one way or another, things you didn't even ask for, and time to make a new start, time for renewal. Time for a new day, a new beginning. I like that. And then you've got this one here, prayers and wishes. She's dropping a coin into the well and making a wish. This is so cute. You got the, looks like the kitties playing with the dog, and you got the birds up on the little rooftop. Prayers and wishes. I'm feeling such a sense of being peaceful, maybe being in nature, if you can be in nature somewhere, even if you have a park nearby or something, and just visualizing your dreams, making your wishes, saying your prayers, picturing, imagining your dream life. What would make you happy? What environment will you be happy in? And that's very valuable time spent, because when you're doing that at whatever intervals of your day or your week, you can be spending time just being relaxed, being your natural self, imagining the way you want your life to be, especially if you're in a pretty environment or surrounded by nature, or maybe have water around or anything like that. It helps the universe to help you. It helps you to attract that into your life. The more you're imagining the way you want your life to be, and imagining that you're already having it, like you're already stepping into that world for yourself. So that's a good activity to participate in as often as possible. Okay, so let me see here. So let me go back. I know Pam. Thank you again, Pam, for your donation, and Andrea and Michelle. Thank you very much. So let me start with Pam. Pam, did you ask me a question? Have you asked me a question? I'm searching here to see if I see a question from you, Pam. I don't see one yet. Andrea, Michelle, I thought I saw a question from you. Pam, if you want to ask a question for me to pull some cards or see what kind of feelings I'm getting, go ahead and start typing and ask your question. Let me just read from the top and say, let's see, we said hello to Sherry, Andrea, Jennifer, G, Simply Sugar, Smiriti, Earthly Essentials, Jennifer, runes. Thank you, Jennifer. Yeah, I couldn't remember the name of those. I always like the way they sound. I don't have any. I'd like to get some just to hear how they sound. Earthly and runes. She said that too. Andrea, is that a pretty little sun? Is that what I'm looking at? G, yes, G says she's using a pendulum. Sandra, I blocked him. How does he feel about it? Let me get back. I want to answer whoever made a donation first. Krista, thank you, Krista. Andrea, Michelle. I'm still looking. Biker Babe. Oh, Biker Babe, it's for everybody. It's a general reading. Yeah, I like this deck a lot too, Jennifer. It's the Everyday Witch Tarot and then the Everyday Witch Oracle cards. Jennifer, Michelle, Angel. Hello, M. Really beautiful deck. Thank you, Michelle. Loving gardening. Me too. Pam. No, just donated. Oh, thank you so much, Pam. Much appreciated. If you think of a question along the way, just go ahead and type it up. So let me go back here. Andrea, let me see what your question is next, Andrea. Okay, I'm scrolling back up. Oh, here we go. I'm in a current relationship. Was wondering if he is being honest with me, as I have been burnt before in love. Thank you for this reading, as this resonated a lot. Oh, good. Also, has my ex received his karma? The ex. No, he hasn't gotten all his karma yet. I got a little uncomfortable feeling about that. He might be getting some of it. You know what my feeling is telling me about his karma? We're not supposed to know that, almost like it's none of our business. I don't know why. It's almost like I'm not, it's almost like somebody's telling me, don't you worry about somebody else's karma. So I have a suspicion he's getting some of it. I'll put it that way. Okay. But I don't know any details. And I feel like that's the way the universe works. You know I've seen some readings on YouTube where they say, oh, they're getting their karma now, or this or that or whatever. But I had this uneasy feeling as soon as I read that he received his karma. I get this little uneasy feeling, and I feel like my angels or whatever are telling me, don't worry about that guy's karma. He'll get, everybody gets what, everything comes back. It's like a boomerang, sometimes I don't know if you remember boomerangs when we were little. When I was little, they had this, it was kind of like a shape of a V shaped thing. I don't know if it's exactly a V, whatever, some curvy shaped thing. You throw it out into the air and it turns around and comes back and it might hit you. So, karma is kind of, I just feel like whether you're putting out good energy or bad energy, it's kind of like a boomerang. It's going to come back. So you don't want to put out the bad stuff. So, but let me go to your other one. I was wondering, this is your current relationship. I'm wondering if he's being honest with me as I've been burnt before. Thank you for this reading as this resonated. Andrea, is he being honest? I don't feel like he's in love with you, Andrea. I feel like he does like you and he feels there's compatibility between the two of you. I don't feel like he's in love with anybody. Is he telling you that he's in love with you? I'll ask you that question, okay? And I'm getting my other deck out too while you're typing. Yeah, because I feel like, I don't want to say this, Andrea. I'm not getting a real strong feeling like this is just your perfect mate. I don't want to say he's not. To me, he just, let me see if you answered me. Yes, yes, daily. Seems over the top with telling you he loves you. Is this person pretty outgoing and assertive, Andrea? Is he fairly assertive and outgoing, kind of like aggressive, almost aggressive, kind of like take charge kind of person? I'm trying to find him here in my other card deck. You said you feel like he's not your perfect mate. That's what I'm getting from him. He's not your perfect mate. He might be just trying to make sure you don't go somewhere. Not really. Okay. He might be just trying to make sure you don't go somewhere because he's very attracted to you. That's what I'm getting. And he wants you to stick around with him. But so he might be just, oh my God, more of the trash stuff, the spam coming in. Oh, I can, okay, held for review, so I can say hide on that. Good grief, all the spam. Really aggravating. Okay. Something. Let's see. Oh, back to Andrea. Okay. Yeah, Andrea, I don't feel like he is your ideal mate. And I do feel like he sees you as being a really good catch. And so he's wanting you to kind of stay around and stay with him. But I don't feel like he's in love with you. I feel like he's saying that. That's my feeling I'm getting. But talk is cheap also. I mean, really, it's a person's behavior ongoing over a period of time that really matters more than them just telling you something over and over again. I just don't get a really good connection there. I feel like you're going to have a better match coming your way. That's what I'm feeling like. Let me see. I just feel he's hiding things from me. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really get a strong feeling from him. I don't feel like you should just open your heart and your life to him. That's my feeling, Andrea. I wouldn't be surprised if he's hiding things from you, but I feel like it might not necessarily, it could be that he's still looking and interested in others. He might be on some dating website or something like that. But I kind of, to me, I feel like he's not a good match for you, that he's, to me, feels like a waste of time. That's what he feels like to me. He's kind of like wasting your time, and him just telling you over and over again he loves you. I think that's kind of offbeat. Could be a player, could be. I just feel there's some kind of thing. I don't know. I'm feeling something just feels kind of offbeat with this person. You know, I hate to say something too derogatory or whatever. It just feels something's offbeat there. I just, if it was me, I'd want to get away from him. I'm just putting it that way. I don't know what's going on in that person's head, what kind of activities they're involved in. It just, to me, it doesn't feel like the kind of person myself that I would want to be around. Something feels kind of off. So I feel like you should really keep open to meeting the right person. And you already feel that it's not the right one for you anyway. You know, you don't want to be wasting a lot of time. But not only that, if you are with somebody, it won't hurt my feelings as I am very guarded. Yeah, and you should be. But you don't want to get in too deep with somebody and then all of a sudden they're actually causing you some kind of trouble of whatever kind. Who knows what, you know, maybe who knows. And then and becomes a pest. You know what I'm saying? Like you find out there, you start fully realizing, no, I don't think I want to spend any more time with this person. And then all of a sudden they're trying to latch onto you, especially the way they keep especially the way they keep especially the way they keep exclaiming their love for you often over and over again. I think that sounds a little too much to me, a little over the top. So, but I'm a little more suspicious of this person actually causing you trouble if you keep spending time with them. And then when you want to end it, they might all of a sudden get offended or get kind of crazy or something, you know, and actually, you know, whereas if you could kind of just diplomatically back away and say, look, I don't have time, or I've got somebody else I'm seeing, or whatever, you know, I don't think we're really a good match, period. I think I would just come out and say that. I really don't even think we're a very good match. You know, I don't want to keep you from meeting the right person, et cetera, et cetera. You know, it's not me, it's you. You know, the traditional thing is, oh, it's not you, it's me. I don't know where I saw that, some TV show, somebody was on a movie. Really, it's not me, it's you. The honest answer. But no, just I don't think we're a good match. You know, I don't want to, you know, I'd rather both of us spend our time in whatever direction is better for each of us, period. And then don't waste any more time with them. If you feel like that's what I would do if it was me. Okay, I would try to be diplomatic, back out of it, and avoid having any more contact, because something does feel a little too offbeat to me. Okay, Andrea. So let me see who was next that asked me something here. Let's see, Andrea. Michelle. Okay, Michelle, let me find your question, Michelle. Hi, Eileen. I'm glad I caught. Oh, yeah, I said, yeah, great. I would love a general card reading. Let's see. Okay, so Michelle, you don't have a particular question. You just want a general reading. Is that what you're saying? Loving gardening. Me too. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Oh, and Pam says the reading resonates. Thank you. I'm so glad, Pam. Let's see here. Okay, I'm looking here. Oh, Michelle, actually your work. So you're more interested in your work area, Michelle. Okay. Okay, let me see here. Use these cards. Okay, I'm going to shuffle my other deck, Michelle, and lay some cards out for you. Okay, and this will be your work, career, business, whatever, money. Let's see. And if you have a particular question about your work, be sure and ask me that. If there's any particular people you want to know about, situations at work, let me know so I can hone in on that more specifically. This is for Michelle now. I got to look at your name. I like to look at the person's name when I'm shuffling because sometimes I get feelings from the person's name. Michelle, one thing I get from looking at your name, you are in some ways more modest than you need to be, because I feel like you are a really take charge, move forward kind of person who is capable of really doing well in business, whether you're in a particular career, working for a company, working for yourself in your own business of some sort, that you have so much potential, but there's something that another side to your personality that keeps you a little more reserved or cautious or modest, humble, something like that. Kind of like, well, I don't want to bite off more than I can chew, or I don't want people thinking I'm full of myself, or, that kind of thing, so you might be a little more cautious in business and your work area, which is understandable because there's always so many people who are so critical of others. The least thing, if you speak up and say something, somebody's over there whispering, who does she think she is? I mean, I know I've certainly experienced that in my life, but, and that's just people. They're so petty and jealous of other people. Look at this. You got the 10 of Pentacles, Michelle. Let's see. Let me do some more shuffling for you. That's what I'm getting. There's something that you will be able to transition over to that's going to be so profitable for you. But it's almost like you have to take on this other part of your identity, because both sides of your personality are you. One is more modest and humble and reserved and don't push ahead too fast, don't step on toes. And the other one is take charge, get this done. That's what I'm getting. And so I feel like okay, this is really, there. Okay, because what has happened at work in the past, that's what I believe, yeah. Or also just in general, um, in your life, maybe even with other people that were around you in one way or another, even in your personal life. But yeah, definitely in the workplace, people are that way. That's so commonplace. And so they don't want you to move ahead. They want you to stay back and stuff like that. There's so much jealousy. You've got the 9 of Cups. That's the wish card. Celebrating your prosperity, celebrating your abundance. Make a wish for what you truly want, because that's what I'm getting for you. That, okay, let's see. My work. Thank you. Yes, thank you. My boss and co-workers. The boss, I feel, is okay. Even if they act kind of like they got an ego or something, it's your coworkers that I get this insecurity, little resentment, some of that kind of stuff going on with them. They may not even, I don't know if they come out and express that to you, they might keep it to themselves. They see you as someone who's talented, who can do well for themselves and move forward and move up in that business you're in. They see you as someone who's capable of moving up in the business and on point. Thank you. And so it's almost like they're afraid to see what you're going to do next. That's what I get from your coworkers. They're afraid to see you've got the Page of Pentacles, good news about your career, money, finances. They're afraid to see what you might accomplish next. They don't want you. And it's not like you're going to take a giant step up, um, it's like they see your potential to take a little step up, another little step up, another step up. And before you know it, you're out of their sight. Look, you got the sun. Lots of success for you up ahead. I feel you're going to transcend that environment and move up, move along, whether you're with that company or a different. Yes, you keep your cards to your chest. And I don't blame you because there's so much criticism from people. People are so jealous, so insecure. I mean, really, they're extremely insecure. If they see somebody else moving up or somebody who's got a lot of potential, there's a lot of small-minded people out there who are very negative and bitter and mad at the world. The glass is half empty. They have it tougher than others, blah, blah, blah. And if they see somebody else who's just shaking that stuff off, and you've had your own challenges in your life. Thank you, Michelle. I'm glad you're enjoying the reading. B, hi, B. Thank you so much for your donation, too. Yeah, you can hear, look, you've got the Ace of Wands, Michelle. A new beginning for you to just take off, just be on fire. You've got so much potential. You've got the intellect, you've got the knowledge, you've got the enthusiasm, you've got the strength. You've got everything you need to be a great leader or to work for yourself independently and accomplish a lot. Or if you're working for a company, to be the kind of person in the company that they give a lot of responsibility and they have a lot of confidence in, so they're not breathing down your neck. That's more for you, Michelle. So somehow I know you got to do that balancing act because people will try to trip you up and pull the rug out from under you, talk behind your back, undermine you. I know all about it because that just seems to be the nature of so many people because they're so insecure. Unfortunately, and everybody's got their insecurities, but do you have to sabotage others? I mean, we all have some kind of insecurities. I do, but I don't feel a need to go and put other people down and do all that to elevate myself, not in the least. But I think in my insecurities, I'm more like you, just be really guarded. So to protect myself, be more protective because I know what's out there and they're at every turn. You turn a corner, there's another one. They might be smiling in your face and they're giving you this vicious look behind your back when you walk away. So so somehow you got to get the right balancing act to maneuver around all this stuff. Just be as diplomatic as you can as you push forward and don't worry about them being resentful as you move ahead. So some people are kind of sick. There's so much spam coming in here today, and the spam is just so, it's like, what in the world is with people? I just don't get it. Some people I guess they just don't have much to do with their time. That's all I can imagine. The amount of spam coming through here. I know some of the other people, when they have the live streams, they have someone else who's deleting all the spam and all that. And I'm trying to keep up with answering people's questions, focusing on the cards, and then glance over and I see all the spam that people are, enjoying themselves with. It's just kind of dysfunctional. That's all I can think. Dysfunctional. Who knows? I have no idea. But anyway, so Michelle, I was meant to be in your chat today. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Michelle. I am so glad. I need to protect myself every day. Isn't that the truth? Yeah, I agree. I agree completely, Michelle. But just keep pushing forward as you do. Do the best quality work you can. Try not to, if people try to pull you into the gossip in one thing or another, just, avoid it the best you can, because they'll end up turning things and twisting things and going and talking behind your back and claiming you said this, you said that, when maybe you didn't say that at all. So you got to be so careful, really try to keep it as much to business with those people as possible and just focus on your work. Yeah. So, okay, now let's see whose question is next. Okay. Oh, Pam, I'm trying to remember. Did Pam ask me something? Wait, let me go back. Okay, I talked to Andrea. Just talked to Michelle. Pam, I'm trying to remember if you just made the donation. Read resonates. I was checking to see, Pam, if you ended up deciding to ask a question after all. Let's see. I've got V. Thank you again, V. Oh, she's just commenting. Yeah, new beginning, Michelle. Okay, let's see. Yeah, don't engage. That's the truth. Okay, so is V next in line then? Did I cover? Pam didn't really ask me a question. Andrea, Michelle. So I think it is V's question next then, because V made a donation. And thanks again, everybody, for your generous donations. Very appreciative. Okay, so let's see what V, and I'm so glad to have helped you, Michelle, and Andrea. And thank you for your generous donation and positive feedback, Pam. Okay, V. Hi, wanting to see if you see my rental application being approved. There's some kind of hitch with it, V. Somebody's being picky about something. Or, oh, thank you, Michelle. I'm glad you're happy with the readings. Oh, and Pam said, no, hon, no questions. Thank you. Thank you so much, Pam. Okay, I'm glad to clarify that. Okay, so V, I'm feeling there's some kind of little hitch with it. Either somebody's, I'm wondering, you filled it out completely? It's almost like somebody, oh my God, yes, it's already been a week. They keep calling to ask more questions. That's what I'm getting, like as if you didn't fill it out completely. Did you leave some areas in blank or something? Because that's what I'm getting, like somebody, like the application. This is what I'm seeing. The application wants to move forward and go in the flow. And something keeps grabbing it and pinching it and holding it back. The application wants to just fly, move forward for you. And then, but there's something that keeps grabbing it, something negative. I think it's a negative person working there. Yes, there was a couple, but we fixed it all. Okay. You know what I'm getting? Whoever it is that keeps holding back that application, they got a negative viewpoint. So I don't know what that person's problem is, but they've got some misconceptions perhaps about you. I'm feeling there's something about you, your information on it. We have such a good history, but to be honest, we are thinking there may be a bit of racism. I was trying not to say something like that, V, but that's the feeling I was getting. I wanted to say discrimination. I wanted to say some kind of discrimination, maybe having to do with whatever country you're from or whatever your culture is. There's a disagreeable person who's doing this. I don't feel like it's a group of people. It feels like it's one person. And so because of that, It could be there's a bit, and I keep seeing the application. The application is on your side. Isn't this crazy? I'm seeing the application as a personality. The personality wants to go and say, yeah, smiling and move forward. And I see this disagreement. To me, it looks like a woman, kind of like just a bitter woman who keeps grabbing it at the corner and going, not so fast, kind of like, with Halloween coming up, kind of like a wicked witch kind of woman or something. So, yes, exactly what I'm thinking. We earn more than enough. You see that, V? I do feel that's what's going on. They're holding it up. They're hoping to get someone they deem a better applicant, so to speak, that they approve of or identify with more. And it's making it difficult. Or is there any other place that you're interested in? Because I'm feeling it could be the universe is letting this happen because there's a better choice for you, that you will not be treated this way. Are there any other places you're also interested? Yes, that's what I think, but they just had to send it through to the owner yesterday. Oh, they finally sent it to the owner. That's what you see that Michelle says, rejection is protected. Yeah, rejection is protection. Yes, correct, Michelle. Exactly. If someone or some entity is rejecting you, they're doing you a favor. So so I would say keep looking at other places just in case they don't come through, and don't give them any more time than you have to give you an answer so they don't waste your time. Because that's what I'm getting. There's this bitter, to me, it feels like a bitter woman who doesn't approve of you and your family or whoever you are with, like, oh, I would rather find somebody other than that person or those people. That's what I'm getting. So, yes, rejection is protection. So, yeah, B, I would be looking out while you're waiting for an answer. If they went ahead and finally sent it to the owner might be okay with it. I feel like the owner is kind of, the owner doesn't feel like exactly a peach either, but I'm not getting that kind of a mean pickiness from the owner. I'm getting overall kind of a negative attitude from the owner in general about life and people in general, kind of just a negative thinking person, but not in particular about you in particular, just negative thinking kind of person. So, but the owner might approve it. That's what I'm getting here. Yep, you're totally right. I need to detach from the property. Yeah, I think I definitely think it's more the real estate. I think, yeah, you should be checking out other places, because the universe might be trying to hold this up because there's another place that's a much better match where you won't be mistreated like that, because that's not a good way to start out. Whether it's a living arrangement, a job, a relationship, whatever, you don't want to start from the beginning with people not treating you fairly, and that's what that is going on here. So, because what if you're living there and you got repairs that need to be made? Are you going to be at the back of the list for getting the repairs made because the hateful woman in the office doesn't approve of you or something like that? So I would be on the lookout for another place while you're waiting. And if the answer comes through that it's yes, but I still would look at other places, I would already be thinking, I'm getting aggravated now. I don't even want to rent from them. That's how I would be feeling if they'd been treating me that way. And I would rent there if I had no other choice, if I couldn't find something better. But if all of a sudden the sky opened up and there was a nicer place, I would say, never mind, change my mind, I'm going over here now. So be on the lookout just in case there's something else, B. Okay, and good luck to you. I'm going to picture you being in a happy environment and doing well, okay, you and your loved ones. And thank you again for your donation. Okay, and then let's see who's next. That was V. Then we have Trending Topic Hair Boutique. Thank you very much for your donation, Trending Topic Hair Boutique. Okay, let's see what your question is. Do the people around me have my best interest at heart? They have their own best interest at heart, Trending Topic. I don't feel, let me see what I'm getting. I don't feel like you should want to really depend on them. That's what I'm getting from them. They're okay. They're okay. They're not bad. I don't feel like they're really out to get you or anything at this time, but I just feel like look out for yourself first. That's what I would say. Be looking out for yourself, because they feel like they could be a little bit in competition with you. Are these like coworkers who could be a little bit competitive or something like that? Trending topic. Could they be a little bit competitive towards you as coworkers? But I don't feel like there's anything really bad, but it's not really, it doesn't feel like it's really good either. It's a little bit competitive. Okay. Because I just feel like it's again, it's almost like if you seem to be doing a good job, or maybe your customers seem to be drawn to you, the clients, they want you to do their hair. Let's say if you're working in a hair boutique, or whatever it is that you're doing, if you're dealing with the public, and if people seem to be pleased with your work, or you're taking a lot of pride in your work, I'm feeling your personality is appealing. Also, that you have a nice way about you in the way you treat other people and treat the people you're dealing with. And I feel like you come across like you're, oh, you work for the bank. Okay, because it said hair boutique. I work for the bank. I feel like you have a nice way that you deal with people. Are you dealing with the public, like, and that sort of thing at the bank? I just feel you come across like you deal well with people. You communicate well, and whether you're dealing with the public, whoever you're dealing with, you seem to be kind of smooth in the way that you work and the way you're dealing with people, and they see this about you. And I do feel that they see and they sense that people are drawn to you. So if you do deal with the public, they might ask to speak to you. They might wait to talk to you if they're able to, or they might just see you and walk towards you to get information if you're in the bank and you got the public coming in, the customers coming in, or stuff like that. So they just see that you have this sort of charisma. You've got this energy you put out that's a nice energy. And your coworkers see this and they sense it. It's almost like they wonder, what does she have that's so special? That's what I get for you, that people wonder that about you, your coworkers. Like, well, what is it about her? It's something like that. They sense something nice about you. You've got a nice aura. You put out nice energy. And it does draw people to you, and especially like a nicer kind of people. They're kind of drawn to you and want to deal with you. And I feel like some of your coworkers, they might have a little bit of resentment, a little bit of jealousy. Feel like my manager could be a little intimidated, but I mean no harm. But that could be. I just feel like you have a shining presence. That's what I get. And people don't quite understand your energy that well. That's what I'm getting. They don't quite understand your energy and that what you radiate. You radiate a positive energy. You radiate a take charge kind of energy, like confident, take charge, get things done, proactive. And some of the people working around you, I don't know if you're in management, but I feel like you have management capabilities. You have management potential. And I feel like people see that in you. And sometimes they even feel like you're acting like a manager. Not in a way that you're being full of yourself or having a big ego. Just very assertive, get things done, proactive, speak up, confident, that sort of thing, or get issues resolved, that kind of thing. And people see that, and they're a little confused because they might be equal to you And you seem to come across almost like you're a manager, but not in a way that you're trying to throw your weight around or anything. Knowledgeable, you do come across like you're knowledgeable. And like you know how to handle things. Like you're really good at that. You just automatically, if somebody's got an issue or a concern or some dilemma going on, you seem to just smoothly transition from one activity to, oh, I'm on point. Thank you very much, trending topic. You seem to transition easily from one thing you're working on into another to handle something, you know, putting out fires, as they say, whatever it is, dealing with things that come up, problems or whatever, questions, issues. You have a smooth way about you, which comes across like someone who's got years of experience. Whether or not you do, you come across like you've been doing what you're doing for ages and you just got it all under control, and people are kind of perplexed by you. So yeah, so they are a little intimidated, a little, you know, a little bit jealous, resentful, but I don't feel like anybody's out to get you there. They're just a little uneasy. That's what I feel like. Okay, and then let me see. Oh, should you stay in your relationship? I got an uneasy feeling about that for some reason. Something feels uneasy about it. Is the person you're in a relationship with being kind of unreliable or something like that? Oh, thank you, Michelle. Thank you so much for the compliment. I feel like I'm being used. Oh, no wonder I got a bad feeling under my skin. I got an uneasy feeling under my skin. Yeah. Well, you got to listen to your feelings, because I felt uneasy as soon as I read your question. I think you should cut that person loose, to tell the truth. I mean, if it was me, I'd want to cut them loose. Yeah. Yes. So, oh, thank you, Michelle. Nice. Yeah, no use wasting time with somebody. 17 years. Oh my God. Well, you got to kind of figure out what you're going to do about that. That's a long time, you know, a lot of unraveling. But I mean, gee whiz, you know, life is too short. You got to be happy. You got to be with people who are really true and sincere, who are being real with you and honest, and who have good traits and who resonate with you. So that's something for you. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree, because I have an uncomfortable. As soon as I read your question, I had an uneasy feeling under my skin. So I think you're right on track about wanting to move on. I agree. Yeah, you've been bogged down too long with that situation. Yeah, you need a fresh start. And then once you're completely free, you'll meet somebody else anyway. Okay, let's see. All right, let me. Okay, I need to see. That was trending topic. Okay, and then let me see how much time I've got. I'll see if I can answer somebody else's question here. Reading, I'm going down the list here. Okay, Patricia Scowen. Hi, Eileen. Could I have a general card reading? Let me see who else has a question here. Sandra Relief. I blocked him. How does he feel about it? He's mad about it, Sandra, if you're still there. He's aggravated. That's my feeling. I see him being aggravated about it, whoever it was you blocked, Sandra, if you're still here. Michelle Labar, any messages from my guides this weekend? And then M says, I would love a career reading as I'm currently looking for a job. Will it happen by the end of the year? I don't know. I'm not getting a real easy feeling. I got a little bit uneasy feeling about the end of the year, M, if you're still here. I do feel you're going to be doing well after New Year's, going into the spring. That's what I'm getting for you, M, okay? I'm not feeling real strong about it being before the end of the year. Yeah, I get an uneasy feeling under my skin when I look at the words before the end of the year. So it's my feeling here that you're going to have work after New Year's and it's going to be a good job for you. That's what I'm getting. Oh, G, thank you, G. Oh, Australia, Light Ray. Hi, Australia. I guess it's good morning. Good morning for Light Ray in Australia. Oh, you're welcome, M. G, did you? Let me see. Did I see a message, a question for G? I was scrolling down, just kind of skipping and looking at them briefly to see what was here. Looking at any that just came to me kind of easily. G, did you ask something along the way? I'm searching to see if I see something from you, a question from earlier. I saw that one earlier where you said you're using a pendulum. Oh, and thank you, Terry. Terry says, first time listening to you. You're great. Thank you so much. Okay. And then MD007, what's coming toward me in love? Let's see. I'm looking to see if G asked me something. Oh, Alexia, hi, Eileen. You read for me before a year or two ago, and my son was there too. I hope you can give me advice from my guides. Okay, let me see if I have time. Alexia? Gee, I sent my resume to a company in North Carolina. Did not get that job. Is my resume being considered for something else? I don't get a bad feeling about your resume, G. Did not get that job. It could be this company that you sent it to is going to offer you something else. There's some kind of a good job coming your way, G. And it could be with that company, like if they indicated they might have other openings that you could be considered for. I feel like it's very realistic. I get a real good feeling about your resume. And going to that company, I get a really good vibe about it, G. If it's not with that one, be sure and send it to any of the companies that look like they might resonate with you. I'm getting really good energy from your resume, but also associated with that company. Did they indicate they have other openings also, G, that they'll be hiring for or something? Oh, Sandra says I'm still here. Okay. Yeah, I see here is that they indicated they have other openings. Yeah, I mean, I just get a really strong, good energy from your resume, that company, or if it's not that one, there's another company that might be similar in one way or another, or whatever it is, somebody's going to really be interested in hiring you. That's what I'm getting. And it feels like it's a good job with good money for you, G. So there's something good that's matching up with you. You know what, G? Start resonating with it. Start, because I feel like you need to raise your vibration some more. Your resume is very impressive. It's very strong, and it resonates with this company you sent it to, is what I'm getting here. It feels like it's very suitable for that company. So it could very well be, but I hope you're sending it out to other companies because your resume speaks very well. I mean, you've got a good resume is my feeling. That's my energy I'm getting about your resume for a good job. But you know what I feel like about you, G, when I'm looking at your name? You need to vibrate on a higher energy level in general where you are resonating with the kind of position you want. That's where I'm seeing a little bit where I see your resume strong, company strong, and I'm seeing you that you're not being as confident and strong about it for yourself, that and getting that job, having that job, living your life having that kind of job or some other kind of job that's equal, that's a really good solid position for you. That's what I'm feeling is the hang up right now, G. You need to start practicing every day, every morning, throughout the day. Maybe write things down in a notebook, whatever you need to do to raise your vibration and start resonating with the, putting out that energy that this is the kind of job you have. You're doing well. You got a good paycheck. You got a nice home, et cetera, whatever it is that you want. You got to get that energy out and resonate with it every day. Keep picturing this is your life, okay? Because I'm feeling like it's a step up for you, whatever this is. The money feels good, feels solid and secure, like secure job. And it could be that company, but if it's not, it's going to be another good, solid company. So don't give up on sending your resume out and try to listen to your feeling, but try to go with the ones that feel strong to you, because that's what I'm getting. Strong. It's a strong company, secure, and you're going to be in a strong and a secure position. But you really have to raise your energy that you're radiating out into the universe all the time, every day, morning and afternoon, at nighttime. Keep reminding yourself and keep feeling it like that's your life, because that's what I'm feeling you're attracting to yourself. That's where I'm feeling that kind of things cave in a little bit. So, that's something you can do yourself. And once you're doing that more and you're resonating and sending out that vibration out into the universe, it's going to be easier for you to get matched to one of those good positions that I'm seeing for you, whether it's that company, which it could be, or a different one. Yeah, current job done a number on you, zapped your energy. That's what I see. You're kind of a little bit deflated, kind of like your balloon got a little deflated, but that's up to you. That's for you. We're the ones every day. We have to raise our energy level, raise our vibration every day. Think, picture what you want. You wake up feeling discouraged. You got to remind yourself, what do I really want though? What is my ideal life? And start looking at it and feeling it and that sort of thing. So yeah, you have, and it's difficult when you're not used to doing that on a regular basis, and start picturing yourself in it. Feel happy, feel good, feel pleasant. Like a little daydream going on in your head off and on throughout the day as much as you can to help get you equal to one of these good jobs. And then it looks like then the match should be made more easily. That's what I'm getting. Oh, I got a beeper going off in the other room. Hold on, everybody. I'm going to have to wind it down pretty quick, pretty soon. I've been on here for quite a while. So I'll see who I might be able to answer real quick. And then I'll be back. What's today? Friday. Probably I'll do another one tomorrow for one of the signs, though. And then you can ask questions after. Let me see. I got to go turn off that beeper in the other room. Hold on. I had to put my shoes back on. I took my shoes off to be here at my desk. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm back. So let me see. I'm going to have to wind it down pretty soon here because I've been on here for quite a while now. been about an hour and a half. So let me see if there's anybody I can answer a question for real quick. Oh, Marie Delgado. I have been doing the donation, the people who make the donations first. That has been taking most of the time that I'm here and there. I'm glancing over the other questions. If it's somebody quick that I get an answer for right away. Oh, you need to leave chat, Michelle. Okay, thank you. Thank you for being here. You're welcome. Okay, let's see. Let's see here. Light ray. Any love on the horizon for me? Light ray. Can I please ask what's coming towards me in love? MD007. Michelle says, I hear angels. Should I go to the doctor? No. Why do you need to go to the doctor? Because angels are talking to you. That makes no sense, Michelle. You want to go see a doctor because you hear angels? You don't believe in angels? You know, our money has in God we trust on it. Our money we use in the United States says in, oh no, angels would not be telling you to do bad things. That's not angels, Michelle. Angels would not be telling you to do bad things. No, that doesn't make sense. Those are not angels. Okay, Marie Delgado. Thank you, Marie. Is there a reason my coworkers treat me horribly? I feel like these co-workers don't like themselves. They feel like they're bitter, miserable people. Marie, is it Mari or Marie? It looks like maybe it's Mari. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I feel like you have a really good energy. Michelle, I don't know. I can't say they're demons. They're not nice people. They're not nice energy. So I'm sorry, Marie. Let me just answer Michelle real quick. Michelle, if you're hearing information that's telling you bad things, do bad things, whatever, those are evil entities. Okay, it sounds like. All right, evil entities. And you need to tell them to hit the road. Okay. I mean, if you really are tuning in to energies, there are evil beings that were evil people walking on this earth. They die, and then they're evil entities in the spirit world. Just like, you know, if somebody goes into a house that's haunted or something, and there's might be evil energies living in the house. So, you know, I would call them evil entities of some sort, but you should inform her to go to the doctors. Red hot lawyer. I don't know, Michelle. That's for you to decide. Red hot lawyer says you should inform her to go to the doctors. Legal or medical should be approached very carefully. I'm not giving anybody medical or legal advice, red hot lawyer. So give it a rest, okay? I'm not giving anybody legal or medical advice. So thank you anyway. So anyway, Michelle, that's up to you, okay? But okay, let's see. Okay, so Mari, I don't know if I pronounced your name correctly. Is it Marie or Mari? I'm not really sure. But what I get is that your coworkers don't like themselves. That's what I'm getting from them. Okay, they don't like themselves, and so they sense you have a very nice energy around you. You're pure of spirit or something. There's a nice energy around you, Marie. Sorry, I don't know the exact pronunciation of your name. And so they have this resentment towards you. And I feel like that's why they're treating you bad. Oh, I don't know which one I said. I said Mari. First one is correct. They have this resentment towards you because they sense that you're not like them. So I feel like what you should do is just try to not to pay too much attention to them, and not really bother with them or try. I know it's difficult when you're working at a place. So it's difficult just to tune people out who are not being nice to you, who are harassing you in some way or another, mistreating you. It's just very difficult to deal with that. So, oh, I ask them questions and they get mad at me. Yeah. Yeah. So, I just feel like they have resentment towards you. They're jealous of you. That's what I'm getting from these people, Mari, that it feels like, I feel like you're going to be in some position in your work that is much more comfortable for you, Mari. So it might be a different job. It might be a different position at that company. It does feel like you're supposed to be in a position, whether it's with this company or a different company, where you don't have this hostility around you. So you won't need to bother with it much longer. And so you might want to be open to see if there might be another department you could transfer to. I don't know if you're actually interested in changing to a different company or not, but I do feel like these people are just, they're just bitter, miserable people is what I'm getting. They're bitter and miserable people. So it's something for you to think about and picture. You should start visualizing yourself being in a position where you have like-minded people around you, kind of like people who are just more live and let live, that kind of thing, and kind of have a visualization of that, Mari, and start picturing whether it's in that company or a different company, because I do feel you're going to be in a better position. And you're supposed to be. And these people around you who are not treating you well, they do know this. They know you don't fit in with them because they're like bitter, petty, jealous. They're just mean-spirited people. That's what I get from them. They're mean-spirited people. And so I feel like it's just better for you to just keep picturing yourself. They're very petty. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, they're very petty. So, yeah, just, um, let's see what else I'm getting. There's someone, are you in a relationship, Mari, or Mari, are you in a romantic relationship with someone? Because I'm getting a nice romance for you. Are you with someone already? Oh, okay, because I'm getting a lot of love in your romantic life. That's what I'm getting for you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting someone really that's going to be with you, whether it's this person you're with now or someone else. You're going to have a lot of love in your life. I get that, and treated well in your private life, in your personal life. And the more you can just picture yourself being in a job situation that makes you happy, where you're comfortable and people are treating you at least with respect, at least being kind, and polite, and not being rude or hateful with you. Okay. And so, everybody, I think I'm going to wind it down because I've been on here quite a while, over an hour and a half. So, and I'll be back probably tomorrow. So, oh, thank you, Barbara. MD007, if you want to check back tomorrow or Monday, because I'll be doing a general reading on Monday for Halloween. Tomorrow is Saturday. I believe I will be doing a video tomorrow. I'm not 100% certain. I'm scrolling, make sure I answered everybody who made a donation. And thank you all for your generous donations. I'm very appreciative. And I know I didn't answer every single person's question that asked a question, just because it's gotten so late now. So let me go ahead and get ready to close it out here. And thank you all. Barbara, thank you so much. You have a good weekend. Oh, God bless you. Thank you so much. And whoever I didn't answer, I'm sorry. It's just getting too late. I've been on here for a long time. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Let's see. And I'll post an announcement too. Oh, there's a phone going. Okay. And good evening, everybody, or good day. Hello, Eileen speaking.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have the wrong number, Eileen. I apologize.
Okay.